journey. A couple people have reached out and let me know that they've enjoyed my Kesimpta videos, which I'll continue. And a lot of you expressed how much you hate MS, which I agree. I have to be honest, this year, 2021, has been difficult mentally for me, and at the first part also physically draining for me, because as I had said in a couple previous videos, we live in Arizona, and the 21st of December, it was officially a year that we had been here. And I lived my entire life, well, me and my husband had lived our entire lives in Colorado, which means our family, friends, everyone is there. So it's a lot of being alone here in Arizona, which I actually have come to the conclusion that I actually enjoy time by myself, or just with my husband or my kids. But I would be lying if I didn't say that I missed my family, my parents, especially for the holidays. And those of you that moved often, I'm sure that you can relate. But I did get into the mentality that my looks or my house, not that my house got dirty, but that why? Because nobody's coming to visit, which is a sad thing to just like replay into your head. I think it's, now looking back at all of those thoughts that I was having, it pretty much played into the entire 2021. I absolutely love it here. I love our home. I love my family, but I just did miss my family quite a bit, and I was just trying to play it off. But now that the end of the year is here, I'm getting used to it, and things are okay, and I'm finally getting into the groove of me finding out what I need to do with my reflecting on for as far as business and my health. I've gained 20 pounds since I've been here, and I don't really hardly eat anything, so I currently have a lot of doctor appointments set up, and I just had blood work done to try to figure out what's going on. So I'm happy for it to be gone, but I also think there was just a lot of reflection that happened personally for myself, and I couldn't be happier, to be honest, with being here and in our home and with my husband. Most of you know that we do have 2 sons, both of them grown. One of them still lives in Colorado and is in his junior year of college, and then our youngest will be 19 in January, and he still lives at home. It's been really fun this year watching them grow and find their own way. So my thoughts of 2021, they were good and they were really bad. I didn't get to go home when my grandfather, who I was very close with, passed away. He had been in an Alzheimer's facility since COVID pretty much happened, and I never got to see him again. And by the time that he passed away, he didn't know anybody. Alzheimer's is awful. I don't know if any of my viewers have dealt with that in their family, but it truly is basically losing your family member slowly to that disease, and then it's almost like a death. And it's awful hearing them, their thoughts, especially when, because you can be a nice person with Alzheimer's, or you can be a not so nice person. and that was my grandfather. He didn't even know who I was when I would answer the phone, which was hard for me. But it was even harder for me to listen to the way that he spoke to my grandmother, because it was out of character for him. I'm sure if we were in a different time of life and COVID wasn't happening, I'm sure we could have visited him more, but that was not the case in our instance. He was shut off to us, and trying to explain that to somebody that has Alzheimer's, repeating it every day, begging for us to come get him, begging for someone to hug him, was difficult conversations to listen in on. So that was really a rough thing for me to kind of go through by myself. Yes, my husband is here. He's great, but I'm not good at those type of emotions, so I just kind of bottle them up inside. I have to get better about that. But today is Tuesday. I wanted to get this out yesterday, but it didn't happen. I started a low carb diet yesterday, and every Sunday I will do a weight loss journey video, and I'm thinking about doing videos periodically through the months of low carb recipes that I've tried that actually I enjoyed, but also ones that I didn't, or low carb things that I've purchased that I really loved or I didn't like at all. So let me know in the comments if you'd like something like that. And then, like my previous videos stated, we're going to start doing budgeting videos starting this month. I'm so excited about that, because with MS, stress is not good, and I hope you all know that have a chronic disease. Stress and a chronic disease just don't go well together, especially MS. And so this year I'm focusing on anything in my life that does not bring me joy or that stresses me out, and fix it or get rid of it or get rid of the person, because I have to put me first, and I'm going to do that this year. And one of the large things is doing budgeting every single week, cash stuffing, my sinking funds challenge videos. And so if you're interested in that part, just subscribe, and I have a whole schedule already printed out, and I got a Cricut for Christmas because I wanted to start that. So I'm jumping in head first with that, starting at the end of this week. And I'm also again doing my low carb journey. I will do videos about that, and also how that changing that aspect of my life, how that has improved my MS symptoms. And so if you are interested in those things, just subscribe, because it's just following my journey in removing those things, those problems. My motto this year, I think I seen it somewhere, any type of movement is progress, right? And changing nothing changes. And so I have to do this for myself and for my sanity and for my health. And in doing all those things, my relationship with everyone else will be that much better. And so I'm so super excited about doing these. Starting next week, things will go back to normal in my house. So I'll have a lot of time during the day to actually do these videos, and sometimes you may get 2 videos a day. But right now, I have to get up early and do them because my house is full of people for the holidays, which I'm not complaining, But I just wanted to get this one out to let you know, again, reflecting on last year, and what I want to do for this year, 2022, and I'm super excited. I've made large goals for myself, but they're attainable, and I want you to try to do the same thing. Something with money, finances, something with your health, something within your family, just things that we need to do some self-reflecting and figure out what's just not working. And it's not mean to or bad to try to want these things. It's just a growth process for yourself and your health. And I'm tired of being tired, and I'm tired of I'm tired of MS, to be honest with you. The shots are working, and I feel like just something down being here in Arizona has made me ultimately, through my body, feel better. And I just want to be completely, come here, that's my dog. I just want you guys to be on the journey with me. I think it would be fun. I think it would be great to jot ideas down and just put them in the comments. Maybe we'll have a Q&A for MS. I've never seen one like that. I don't know anybody that has MS other than here on YouTube and the comments that you've left. And so I would just like to get to know you guys more. I just have a lot of ideas, and this will be just like our own little community. And again, I'm super excited about that. And I have to motivate myself to do these things. I would love more followers, but I'm really doing all of these things just to keep myself accountable. And some people need that and other people don't. I can motivate myself some, but just keeping me accountable by doing these videos every day, I just think will be amazing. And also to be able to come back a year from now and just look at the progress for myself, for my body, for our budget. We have big goals for ourselves, and we've never really put them down on paper before. It's interesting to do that with my husband, let him know what things are going on with me, reflecting with him, the same thing, and we jotted down budget goals, things that he wanted, things that I wanted, and we've been together for 26 years. We've never done that before. So that has been growth within our relationship, and I think it's brought us to even closer together, being here, and just talking. We're married, but we are best friends, and talking to your husband as if he is your best friend, and it's been amazing. I love him so much, and he's my rock, and I hope you guys have somebody within your lives that you can talk to about everything that's going on within you. Yes, MS is a chronic disease that really you cannot see on the outside, and that's a good and bad thing, and you all know that, because when you're hurting, which is one of my biggest problems, or when your legs are numb, or the bottoms of your feet are on fire, which is a problem that I'm currently having. Those are just to name a few, but people can't see those things, and it's very difficult to not judge them for when you relate to them that those things are going on. You can't get upset with them for not responding the way that you want them to respond. I just know that we know that MS came with no directions or what to expect, and each person is individually different, and their symptoms are different, and how you tolerate pain is different. So I just have to sit back and think, and I hope you guys do too. You don't know how to react to some of the things that go on within your body. The vibrations, the hug, the tingling. Gemma, come here. My dog just keeps barking. Come here. Come here. So what I'm getting at is, if you don't know how to react to it and you don't know how to describe it to somebody, why would you be upset with your loved one not responding to it the way that you want him to? If you want him to respond, or they to respond to you a specific way, then you need to have a conversation with them. I know that that's difficult. Again, they can't see or feel what we're going through unless your eyes twitching or your hands are uncontrollably shaking. They can't see those things. So to be upset with them for the way that they react to it, the way that they comment about it, or Gemma, stop. I'm just holding her. I hope you understand what I'm saying. It was never explained well enough from your doctors, and to expect a different response when things happen from your spouse or a loved one is you're wanting them to respond the way that you would like somebody to respond to whatever may be going on with your body. But to get upset with them for just responding like they would with anybody else that has their foot's asleep. Well, we know that it's MS related. They may forget or not even understand that it's not the type of the same type of my foot's asleep to any normal person that may not have a chronic illness. And so you can't just sit there and wait for it to go away. They don't understand or know. But if you want them to respond differently, then you have to have open communication to be able to let them know that. They know just as little as you did before you were diagnosed. And so we have to let them know, have open communication about it, or you can't be upset. And this is all learning from me. We have to understand that they don't know. And the only reason why we know so much is because it's our body, we're feeling it. We've probably done tons of research on all the different things that are happening within our body. But just because you've done the research doesn't mean that anybody else has done the research. So your expectations have to meet what they physically know about you or what you've told them. So just be understanding or self-aware of those things and your reaction to when you're like, man, I can't see out of my eye. What is their response going to be? Be ready for that, and don't react initially how you would normally react. They don't know. They don't know any other response than a response from a normal person who may have something in their eye. I don't know. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Be self-aware of the way the relationships that you have with people and the way that they've changed because of having MS, them not treating you the way that you think you should be treated because you have MS. They don't know those things until you have expressed them to them. To be upset with somebody for something that they don't know is not okay. And if the roles were reversed, you would want somebody to explain to you, well, what does that mean when you say that your eye, you can't see out of your eye? What does that mean? And just explain it to them. The same thing when you feel an MS hug or you feel completely drained and exhausted and you've only been up for 2 hours. That's a different being exhausted than a normal person. So the person that you're speaking to or saying that to is going to respond as if you are just a normal person, because they don't know what other type of information or way that they should respond, because they don't have it, because they haven't done the research, and because you haven't explained to them. So just stop assuming that people know how you're feeling about things. Communication is a big thing for me this year. So I hope you guys will do the same thing, because it's just going to lead to a happier, healthier environment. And leave any comments down below from this video. I just wanted to come on here and just let you know where 2021 left off and where 2022 is headed. And I hope you'll be on this journey with me of making changes, and movement is progress, right? So like and subscribe to this channel, and you will see me later on this week to do our first cash stuffing together. Alright guys, have a good Tuesday.